There we go. Good morning, gentlemen. First in the chat over there on Twitch, Jeff Rotel.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning to my friends down here on TikTok. It is magnificent to see you. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump morning. My second favorite J-Rod, Johnny Ward, Wade Block.
Woo!
Good morning, gentlemen. Good to see you, brother. All right, my friends, my family. I cannot thank you enough for bearing with me this morning. Had to be on daddy duty, take the kids to school this morning. No big deal, though. We made it happen, and now we're back. And now you know what time it is.
It's time!
Well, hello. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. What's up, KC? Mr. Rossiter, gracing us with his presence this morning. What's up, Johnny Ward? Damn good to see you, you smiling son of a gun. Jeff Behrman, good morning, my brother. Hey, guys and girls, thank you so much for bearing with me this morning. A little tardy on this wonderful Wednesday, but it is damn good to see you. Thank you for bearing with me. I hope we're all having a wonderful Wednesday morning. Ooh, Wade Block, that sounds delicious. Thank you, Corey Bader. I appreciate that, good sir. Me too. Me too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what we got to do. You know how we got to start this show. Breakfast of Champions. Good morning, Brian. Thank you, Jeff Rotel. I appreciate that, my man. What's up, Cousin Vinny and the two Utes? Yay, yay. Uncle Smitty. Cheers to my San Antonio neighbor. Hoo-wee! That first sip of spicy water in the morning, I'm telling you, folks, it is life-changing. Nectar of the gods. Cheers. Hey, Charles in Charge. I have a pack ready for you, my dude. I am so sorry that I did not see that last night, but I got you covered now, Charles. So thank you for utilizing that shop. I appreciate it so much. Speaking of that shop, my friends, there is a metric ton of brand new stuff up there. If you have not gone and checked out junkwaxvintage.com, you might want to. There's so much stuff up there. You can see. I mean, look at it. Would you just look at it? That's a hell of a product shelf up there, my friends. And there is more stuff up there than I can even mention. Good morning, Boston Bill. So, what's up, Cousin Vinny? All you cool cats and kittens. Shout out to the cat lady from Tiger King. The Muffin Man. Good morning to the Muffin Man. Good morning, Scott Champion. Good to see you, bro. See you, Jeffro. All right, ladies and gentlemen. As always, hey, good morning, Muffin Man. I sincerely appreciate your empathy on that one. Charles in Charge, thank you for your maturity and being so thoughtful. I sincerely appreciate that, Charles. Thank you, brother. We need more of that in the world. Buckeye Mania, good morning, you legend. Sharing out my live down there. Thank you so damn much. Beautiful. All right, my friends, my family, as always, if you are new here today, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. Excuse me. I go live Tuesday through Friday, usually 8 a.m. in the morning. We're a little bit late this morning. Had some family duties I had to attend to. But we are here, and we are ready to rip into some beautiful, beautiful cards. Packs, I should say. And folks, if you are new here, and if you have not gone over to junkwaxvintage.com and checked out the shop, I highly suggest you do so. And also, we are live on 5 platforms. You can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and the preferred viewing experience is over here on Twitch. If you would like to come over and join us, folks, it is free. It is easy. There's a link right there. Come on over. We would love to have you. The water's fine. Good morning, Jason Weddle. Mr. Behrman. How dare you be such a sweetie? Smacking me with my first wonderful Wednesday bits. Thank you so, so much, Jeff. I'm telling you, brother, it is bits like that. Those little things like that you guys might think are little, but it is a very little thing that you can do on your behalf to make a huge impact here. So thank you so, so much, Jeff. I sincerely appreciate that, buddy. That is a wonderful way to start our Wednesday morning. Hell yeah! Come on over, baby. You were waiting for it, Mr. Behrman. I got you, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think our morning salutations are good to go. I think that I am so damn stoked to see each and every one of you this morning, but I am even more stoked to flip this camera around and get into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. I think we should do that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen my most recent TikTok video, check that bad boy out. I have gotten some really cool feedback to that. I love it, so thank you everybody that's reached out. Dan Metz, good morning to my fellow Washingtonian. What's up, buddy? Hi. But with a GH. What's up, dude? You handsome son of a gun. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Ooh, Ms. Mary. Good morning, young lady. How you doing? And KC, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, boys and girls. Good morning, everybody down here on TikTok. As always, if you have not followed us yet, you might want to. Smack that follow button. And I sincerely appreciate you smacking that screen like it owes you back child support money. I see you, folks. We are almost to 1,000 likes down there. Thank you. Dan Metz, you harvested some nice deer. Excellent. That's good stuff. I'm peanut butter and jealous. I don't get to hunt down here. I don't have the time. I wish I did. But what would be cool is I could take a hunting trip back to Washington. That would be magnificent. And if that ever happens, I'll let you know. That would be awesome. Just the thought of that gives me goosebumps. Yes, please. All right. Good morning, Daniel Gates, a.k.a. Curator of Cardboard, a.k.a. Moderator Extraordinaire, a.k.a. Silver Fox. It is damn good to see you, Daniel. How are you this morning, my brother? Hope we're having a wonderful Wednesday, as always. All right, boys and girls, I think you've seen enough of this ugly mug. I think we need to flip this camera around and get into our first pack of juicy junk wax for this wonderful Wednesday. We also have a couple of family rips. We got a Topps Rip Box for Mr. Tim Hudson. Ridiculously excited to bust into that one. It has been a minute since we busted into some Topps Rip. And we have a 1990 Fleer basketball pack for Charles in Charge down here on TikTok. So we're going to bust into those in just a moment. But first, you know how we got to start this show. Some juicy junk wax. Eggs. It is junkwaxvintage.com, my friend. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Junkwaxvintage.com. And you know what, Hags? I'll even show you. I'll give you a little tutorial this morning. How about that? So, if you use the top left button that I was just talking about, the one that says 1.4K on it right there, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. On this page, there is a link tree. On that link tree, right there, tap it. Give it the old tap, tap, tap-a-roo. And the second button right there, the Junk Wax Vintage website. That is what you want. Use the top right to navigate. Breaks and products. You've got products for rips right there. Some rip and ships. You got breaks right there. You've got merch. There are single cards for sale. There is card supplies. You got all kinds of stuff up there. Thank you for asking. Please knock yourself out. Have a blast up there. There is so much brand new stuff up there, bro. I am peanut butter and jealous of many of you. They're going to get to rip some of that. Oh, Wade Block, I know it. You know, I could try to do it. It might just disconnect my camera. No big deal. Jeff Rotel, I do not disagree. Morgie, good morning, you gentlemen. Hey, Daniel Gates, I love the positivity, brother. Thank you so much. My second favorite, J-Rod, good morning. All right, first pack, folks. You know what? Let's start with some 1991 Pinnacle football, courtesy of Uncle Smitty. Humongous thank you to Uncle Smitty for donating these to the family. Good morning, Chris St. Germain, you sweetie. Excellent to see you, buddy. You sure did not. Nope, this is our first pack of the morning, and we are 7 minutes till 9. Little behind the 8 ball this morning. No big deal. Dylan Dunkman, my fellow veteran. What's up, buddy? Good morning. Pops, good morning to you as well. All right, we have for the chefs, DeBerg. Mark Carrier for Da Bears, with Mr. McKellar co-starring. Legend, Mr. Jim Everett. Dylan Carter. Oh no, I'm so sorry, brother. Gosh dang it. But it is wonderful to see you this morning, Dylan. Hey, we love you right back, Uncle Smitty. Thank you so much, you legend. Would not be able to do this without you, Uncle Smitty. We love you, brother. Aw, you are absolutely right, Jeff Rotel. I sincerely appreciate the empathy on that one, my man. That means more to me than you will ever know, good sir. It was a challenging morning over here, but gosh darn it, we got through it. Got to adapt and overcome. Mike Merriweather for Minnesota. Well, good morning, Dan Holdren. How you doing, good buddy? Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. That's right, Chris Everett. See you, Mr. Behrman. Shout out to Jim Rome. Andy Heck for my Seahawks. Richmond Webb for Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko's Dolphins. Fins up. Michael Cotta. Dylan's cousin. Mr. Carter. Good morning. James Francis for WKRP in Cincinnati. Super Duper for the Dolphins. Second Dolphin. Mikey Moonshack for those now defunct Oilers. Lagaman for the Jets. And old Steve Wisniewski for our Raiders. Nice first pack of the morning, if I do say so myself. Folks, let's bust into one more pack of juicy junk wax, and then I think it's time for some family rips. And as always, my friends, we will double check that shop in just a moment. I appreciate that, Daniel Gates. Thank you, my dude. Second pack of juicy junk wax. Let's go 1992 Donruss Triple Play Baseball. See if we can't find another Ken Griffey Jr. Maybe a Bo Jackson, like we did last night. That was a beautiful thing. Well, good morning. Is that Justin McGinnis? Nope, that is Chris Notley Bailey. I'm so sorry about that, Chris. You and Justin McGinnis have very similar names down here on TikTok. I appreciate that, Mr. Notley Bailey. Good morning, brother. How you doing? And it is wonderful to see you, you sexy beast. Promo! Old Greg Hibbert. Harold Reynolds rap for my Seattle Mariners. Andre Dawson, the Hawk, for the Cubbies. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. How about Coach Prime for the Braves? And by the way, folks, friendly reminder, we have a ridiculously cool autographed baseball coming into the shop next week. And we're going to be doing a month-long raffle for it. It is signed by 10 people, and it is the 1995 World Series winning Braves team. Coming in next week, folks, and I am ridiculously stoked to put that one up. Second favorite J-Rod, you got the Coach Prime. John Ward, you got the Andre Dawson. My pleasure. Brian Olson, thank you for smacking that follow button. I used to know a Brian Olson in my life many, many, many years ago. But Brian, I sincerely appreciate you smacking that follow button, brother. Welcome to the crew. Chito Martinez. Dave Henderson. And I think that's Jerry Brown. I think. I could be wrong. That's right, Cousin Vinny. Yep. Yes, that is Jerry Brown. And that is Dave Henderson. Excellent. Hags, one more question. Curious about your repacks. Is there like a ceiling or a floor on those? they're more for collectors rather than flippers, if that makes sense. But nothing wrong with that. Of course, not throwing any shade at anybody trying to sell cards. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But my vintage repacks are more centric for collectors because they're just some really sweet cards in there. But I would say ceiling. Well, and I will always be transparent, brother. The ceiling has already been hit out of the vintage repacks, but there are some seriously cool cards still in there. There's a 1959 Ernie Banks in there, PSA graded. There's I think it's a 54 Hank Aaron. I'd have to double check. But yes, there were some really cool cards still in there. I think we only have 5 left. Kyle Giungo, I have not heard anything on your redemption card yet, my man. Unfortunately. Gosh dang it. But I will let you know the moment I do. So, a lot of the folks in this community choose to have me redeem their cards for them from Panini or Topps. And when I do that, you can ask anybody here in the family. I have done that more times than we can even count. The moment that that comes in the mail, I will be reaching out to you because I am just as excited about it as you are. Hey, you are so welcome, Hags. I appreciate you asking, my friend. I will always be as honest as I can about everything, as transparent as possible. So, yep. Let me double check. Hold up. I will tell you exactly what that is. You're absolutely right. It is not a 54. It is a 56. Excuse me, it is a 1956 Hank Aaron that is still in there. There you go. And a 59 Ernie Banks. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't remember what else is in there. I remembered, oh, I know there's an Ozzie Smith rookie in there. He's still hiding in there. I'm trying to think of what else, but I'm failing. So there was a 1959 Roger Maris that was in there that was beautiful. But that one got pulled by Miss Mary. Congratulations, Mary. I know you did, Chris St. Germain. I am so happy you received those packages this morning. Beautiful. Feel free to find your favorite cards and make a post in the Facebook group. I would love that. Or Instagram, for that matter. Make sure to tag us, please. All right, back to it. Sorry about that, folks. Little field trip. Jack McDowell. Where in the world is Benito Santiago? Rusty, good morning. Ooh, we got some Sweet Lou Whitaker. Albert Bell for Tim Hudson's Indians. I remember who this is. Anybody else remember who this is right off the top of your head? KC Rossler, you want that Sweet Lou? I got you. Johnny Ward, you want the Albert Bell to go with your... Which one did you call before? Was it Andre Dawson or Coach Prime? Kyle Giungo, question, did you buy 3 spots or 2 in the baseball break? Good question, Kyle. I think you bought 2. Yes, you bought 2 spots, my brother. You are more than welcome to buy more. That's right, Chris St. Germain. Again, humongous thank you for you being so thoughtful there, Wade Block. That was amazing. All right, Andre Dawson going with Albert Bell to Johnny Ward. Jeffro, good guess. Oh, the Muffin Man. You just bought your first box from my website. Beautiful. We will bust into that in just a moment, brother. I sincerely appreciate you utilizing my website, buddy. Jorge Calderon, buenos dias. To mi hermano. ¿Cómo está, señor? Heck of a guy, that Wade Block over there. And good morning, Brandon Franz, a.k.a. Johnny Utah, a.k.a. Utah Breaks, a.k.a. my future co-host. What's up, my brother? Great to see ya. Happy Wednesday. Folks, that is Lance Parrish for those fighting Phillies, if I am correct. Mr. Lance Parrish for those fighting Phillies. Devon White, Sean Bosky, and Mikey Greenwell trying to hit a ball with his eyes closed. Beautiful. I'm so sorry, Jeff. It was already called, good buddy. I apologize. Or was that you that called it? KC Rossiter got the loo. I'm sorry about that, Jeff. He beat you to it, brother, but I'm sure we will find another one, don't you worry. All right, folks, we got cards for piles. Hold up, we got quite a few here, and I got to scroll up to see who called what. So, KC, you got the Sweet Lou. Johnny Ward, you got the Bell and the Dawson. And then who called the Coach Prime? Sorry, there's a lot of chatting between that. Right there. Jared, thank you, buddy. All right, Jared got Coach Prime. Johnny Ward, you got yours. And KC Rossiter, you got the Sweet Lou. There you go, boys and girls, in your piles. Thank you so much. I appreciate you bearing with me there. Okie dokie. Oh, Boston Bill. Got you, brother. Thank you so much. In your pile, Ken Smith. Good morning, buddy. Top of the morning to you. Happy Wednesday. Hope we're all having a wonderful one. My friends, my family, we are through our very first packs of juicy junk wax on the morning. Now it's time to rip into some family rips. Tim Hudson, are you here this morning? And Charles in Charge, I know you are. Let's refresh that shop, shall we? Refresh! Excuse me. All right. Is it Goyne? Mr. Goyne? Oh, that is very, very kind of you, Charles. So Charles says for his pack, if there is no Jordan, he said donate the rest to the family. I appreciate that. Thank you. Did I pronounce that right? Travis? Excellent. I appreciate that. Thank you, Travis. So, newest purchaser in the family, Mr. Travis Goyne, down here on TikTok, snagging a 2022 Chronicles Baseball Blaster. I appreciate that. Or is it Gwine? Is it Gwine or Goyne? Help me out there, Travie. It's important to me. Brandon, good morning, my brother. Great to see you. There you go. Gwine. Gotcha, brother. Excellent. Well, thank you, Travie. And I appreciate you sincerely utilizing junkwaxvintage.com. Thank you. Good morning, Brandonio, a.k.a. Hooked Breaks down here on TikTok. It is magnificent to see you, my friend. Hope we're having a wonderful morning. And we have some requests over here for Travis to come over to Twitch. Mr. Gwine, do you know how to come over here and join us on Twitch? By chance. I am happy to give you a tutorial if you would like. The whole family is over here waiting for you. All right. Tim Hudson is not here yet. Travis Gwine, you're on deck. I appreciate that, Travis. Thank you so much, buddy. You have just enough time while I rip into this 1990 Fleer pack for our buddy Charles in Charge. And Charles, thank you for snagging this down from junkwaxvintage.com. I appreciate you, my friend. First rip for you, Charles in Charge. Here we go. Good luck. I see you, Jeffro. Twabby. I taught a twat putty cat. All right. How about Big Sam Bowie getting us started? Cousin Vinny. That is a damn good question, brother. I have thought about that. Maybe. That is a solid maybe. Rex Chapman. Luke Cage's daddy, Michael, for my Seattle Supersonics. There you go, J-Rod. Tony Campbell for Minnesota. Walter Davis for the Nuggies. Brickowski, master of the side spike. Humphreys, Dantley, Antoine Carr, Kevin Edwards, Craig Ello, Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth, Vlade Divac, Bill Cartwright, and Horny Hornacek. There you go. David Ward, good morning. Our second Ward in the house. Good to see you, brother. Brandon Franz. Luckily, my solid maybe is a little different. Well, there you go. Charles in Charge. Unfortunately, I could not find you a Michael Jordan in there. So, folks, I will open this up. Charles in Charge down here on TikTok said anybody can have any of these cards if they would like them. So, of the cards that we just went through, is there anybody out there that wants any of them? By chance. Chris St. Germain. Yes. Jay Humphreys for the Bucks. Gotcha. Done. And thank you, Charles, for being so thoughtful. We'll let this go for about 15 seconds here. My pleasure, Chris St. Germain. You got it. And Chris says, Charles, thank you. Redneck0630. Smacking that follow button. I appreciate you, brother. Welcome to the crew. All right, we'll call it. Jason Weddle. I'm trying to think of who is the Minnesota Timberwolves guy. Cousin Vinny. And Private Stock. Thank you so much for smacking that follow button. I appreciate it very, very much. Welcome to the crew. I do not see any Hornets in here. Negative. Oh, there's one. Rex Chapman. Got you covered there, Cousin Vinny. All right. So, Cousin Vinny, you got yourself a Rex Chapman. And Chris St. Germain, you got yourself a Jay Humphreys. I will be right back, gentlemen. And then, Mr. Gwine, Travie. Is that Redneck 0630? Is that Travis? Possibly. Could be somebody else. You never know. Mr. Gwine, you are on deck, my brother. There you go, Cousin Vinny. There you go, Mr. St. Germain. Those are in your pile. Kyle Giungo. You are more than welcome to hit me with a DM behind the scenes, Kyle. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it while I am live, but I am happy to respond to you after the show, buddy. That is bizarre. One second here, folks. I gotta look at something. I appreciate you bearing with me. Thank you. So Kyle Giungo, I see 46 bucks here, buddy. I am looking at one transaction. It is for $46. So, if you want to take a screenshot of what you're seeing, Kyle, and then send it to me in the DMs, email, that would be awesome. And as always, my friends, keep in mind, if you ever have any issues, hit me in the DMs behind the scenes. Please and thank you. I've got you covered, Mr. Giungo. Thank you, good buddy. Glad you're here with us this morning. All right. Travie, Mr. Gwine, are you over here on the Twitch, good buddy? Is that redneck? Excellent. It is 0630 Travie. My man. I just saw your chat there. Thank you, Travie. All right, all right. Your very first rip here in the Junkwax Vintage Card Club. Good luck, Travie. Let's see if we can't find you a Julio. Maybe a Bobby Witt Jr. Maybe some O'Neal Cruz. Or Stephen Kwan. 2022 had a wonderful rookie class. Druzer, you're talking about my childhood over there, brother. Empty box. It is tradition to take that pack number 4 and place it to the side. Rip that bad boy last. Best of luck to you, Travis. Here we go. We start with the Ginger Binger, Mr. Brandon Marsh, on your Building Blocks parallel. Juan Soto on the Vertex parallel. Marcus Semien on your Revolution Groove parallel. Those are pretty. And Mikey Bauman for the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Thank you, Brandon Franz, for keeping the chat clean. I appreciate you, my brother. Jeff Rotel, thank you for the positivity, my man. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for hanging out with me this morning. Magnificent to have you. All right, we have a little BDLC. Brian De La Cruz, rookie on the marquee. Speaking of rookies, how about Mr. Jaron Duran on a Building Blocks Crusade Prism? That's pretty. Nolan Arenado on the Spectra. Spectra is the most difficult subset to collect within Chronicles. There is only typically one of these per box. And last but not least, ask and we shall receive. Mr. Bobby Witt Jr., rookie. There you go, brother. Oh, really, Druzer? Nice. Whole bunch of De La Cruzes out there. All right, this is your penultimate base pack magic, Travis. With the Fightin' Phillies, Matt Vierling. Where in the world is Wander Minor Franco? Ouch, kabibbles. So, Travis, I know you're new here, my brother, but we have a tradition here in this family. Typically, when we find Wander Franco, we chuck him across the room. But there is never any pressure to do that. It'll go in your pile until you tell me otherwise, Travis. With his annoyingly perfect teeth, Mr. Freddie Freeman on your Revolution. And Eddie Cabrera, rookie for Miami. There you go, buddy. How about our last base pack before we get into that pack number 4? Nice. Minnesotan rookie, Joe Ryan. Those are pretty. Air Jordan Alvarez on your Building Blocks parallel. Ooh, numbered to 199. Hey, but I hate that guy. Shout out to Mel Brooks, Corey Abbott, and that is numbered to 199. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. And last but not least, Mr. Josh Lau on your Crusade. And personally, I think the 2024 Crusade is king as far as the design goes. 2022 was cool. 2024 is better. In my humble opinion. There you go, Travie. Thank you so much, my man. It is very cathartic. I hope his trays and seat tables are in their full and locked upright positions. See ya! Bye-bye, Wander. Thank you for that. It is very cathartic. All right. Last pack magic, my dude. Oh, nice, Cousin Vinny. There you go, brother. Beautiful. I know it, Brandon Franz. Poor Wander collectors like myself. I still have my entire Wander Franco PC, by the way. Riding that one down with the ship, so to speak. All right. Patrick Mazeika for the Mets. On your clearly down, Russ. Your 2023 Home Run Derby champ, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The Ginger Binger. The second Brandon Marsh for you. And last but not least, a second BDLC. On the Prism, Brian De La Cruz. Old Horseshoe Jeremy Coe. That is correct. There is just one card in that box. Yep. But you should see what we have found out of that box, brother. Pretty damn cool thus far. It is very therapeutic. Thank you, Charles. Wolfpack Collectibles. Good morning. All right, Travis, my friend, I cannot thank you enough for utilizing junkwaxvintage.com. I love ripping for you. These are going in your pile. And you know what, Travis? Because somebody smacked you with that gifted sub, you are no longer a part of the crew. You are now part of the family. And we need to make you official. So behind me, Travis, I have over 440 file piles, is what I call them. They're cards stored in 3,000 count card boxes. And I have over 440 of these little tags for each subscriber in the family. And Travis, you are now part of that family. Thank you again, Travis. These are going in your pile, big man. Ooh, beautiful Mark Keys. Congratulations, buddy. Nice one. I'll be right back. And good morning to the American Dream, Mr. Dusty Rupp. And good morning to TJ. What's up, brother? Top of the morning to you, gentlemen. Excellent to see you. I'll be right back. There you go, Travie. You are official. Good, sir. Well, good morning, TJ. You handsome son of a gun. How we doing on this wonderful Wednesday? Cheers, my friends. Barost. Excuse me. Beta. You are damn right, Travie. Thank you, brother. All right, my friends. I'm going to refresh that shop real quick. Make sure we're not missing anything. Folks, by the way, friendly reminder, we are getting pretty damn close on that Topps Chrome Cosmic, box number 7. Plenty of amazing numbers to go there. We have a 4 hobby box football break up there. Pick your team. Still some wonderful teams remaining. And some UFC. And we are down to the last 4 spots. 2, 3, 6, and 8. And then we are busting in to the Topps Tribute of UFC. So threaten me with a good time, you legends. I would love to. Do we have Mr. Tim Hudson in the house this morning? I would love to rip into this Topps Rip box right here, but I think we're still missing Tim. Gosh dang it. Brandon Franz, I cannot thank you enough for dropping those extremely helpful links in the chat, my dude. Thank you so damn much. And folks, those links in the chat, you are more than welcome to use them if you would like to jump over to junkwaxvintage.com and snag yourself down something to rip. We have 5 vintage repacks remaining. We are completely out of my modern repacks. But folks, if you have not checked out that website, myself and Mrs. Junkwax spent about 5 hours last night loading hundreds of new products up there. So feel free to take a gander. I would love to bust into some of those. Morgie! Cannot thank you enough, Mr. Daly, moderator extraordinaire. Hell yeah. David Knowlton. How much for the football break? So it is pick your team, so every team will be differently priced. If you would like to check that out, you are more than welcome to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. And my friends down here on TikTok, if you tap that button right there, it will take you to a page that looks like this. The second button is the Junkwax Vintage website. Right there. Navigate using your top right corner. Brakes are right there. Rip and ships are right there. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Mike Humberson, good morning. Let's keep on going with some juicy junk wax while we are awaiting our next family order. Or Tim Hudson rolling up in here. Drew Biasucci, our favorite quiet destroyer. What's up, brother? Happy Wednesday. All right, 1991 Pinnacle Football. See if we can't find some Emmitt Smith. Would not be upset with a Jerry Rice. All right, we got Barry Foster. Morgie, you are spot on. Thank you. Brandon Franz, you big sweetie. Shout out to Mr. Berkey and the Steelers, Barry Foster. DeBerg. Mark Carrier, or Da Bears. I think we've seen this pack before. Jim Everett. Camarillo. Kicker extraordinaire. For the Cardinals. Tim McIyer. What the heck? Oh, Andy Heck. For my Seattle Seahawks. Shout out to Kirk Noah. Richmond Webb. Shout out to Scotty. He used to be a Newberry. I think he's an old Berry now. Old Tommy. Bubba McDowell for those now defunct Oilers. Super Duper. And Mikey Moonshack for those defunct Oilers. Excellent. D Nut, good morning. Top of the morning to you. Let's switch it up a little bit, shall we? As always, my friends, the floor is open, but in the meantime, I am stoked to bust into some juicy junk wax. How about some 1991 Leaf baseball? Good morning, Boston Bill. How we doing this morning, Mr. Cormier? And by the way, Bill, we are getting so damn close, brother, to me meeting you in person. Indescribably excited, my friends, and I apologize for the redundancy, but if you are going to be in the Boston area, November 9th through the 11th, and you would like to meet yours truly, you can do that. I will be there. And I'm indescribably excited to be there in Boston. All right, here we go. 1992 Leaf baseball. 92. All right, we have Todd McFarlane's brother for the Royals, Mikey. Ooh. What are those gold edition? How about Sam Horn for the Orioles? Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Well, good morning, Paul Bailey, one of the oldest of the OGs of the family. Good morning, my brother. How are you? And Boston Bill, I appreciate you asking, brother. It has been a hectic morning over here in the Junk Wax Vintage Studios, but I am very grateful to be here with my homies. Mikey Ireland, my man. Good morning, brother. How are you on this wonderful Wednesday? Good to see you, Mikey. Slowly but surely, my friends, we're getting the whole fam damly up in here. Mr. Lau, good morning. All right, we got Christina's daddy. Gonna get dirty! Rick Aguilera for Minnesota. Tony Phillips for the Tigres. Mr. Browning! Tom Browning for Cincinnati. Ooh, the Iron Man. Airborne. That's a cool card. Some Cal Ripken Jr. And folks, if you have not checked out my most recent TikTok video, that reminds me, you might want to. Ray Lankford, Corey Snyder for the Gigantes. Shout out to Rob Richardson, Joel Skinner, Randy, always ready for the Athletics. Cousin Vinny, I've got you covered. You want that Cal Ripken Jr. Done. David Cohn and Bofi. Thank you so much for smacking that follow button. I appreciate you. Welcome to the crew. How about Pat Kelly, little P. Kelly for the Pinstripes. Marvin Freeman for the Braves. Ricky Henderson, doing what Ricky does best, stealing those bases. Boston, Bill, we have not made an itinerary. I think I'm just going to kind of wing it. I think Saturday is going to be super hectic. Sunday will be a little bit more relaxed. And then Monday I leave. So it'll be a quick and dirty trip. And Brian, nope, that guy has not responded. No, sir. And last but not least, old Gerald Perry for the Cardinals. Shout out to Jeffro. That's exactly right, Brandon Franz. Correct, J-Rod. Shout out to R. Kelly and his urine. All right, Cousin Vinny. Cal Ripken going in your pile. Right, Brian? Right? That's what I'm saying. You know, I don't want to just automatically call it out as fake. There is a very small chance that Topps produced 2 one-of-ones. However, I had a fellow content creator reach out to me this morning that will remain nameless, but I had a fellow content creator reach out to me this morning in my text messages and said, hey, actually, that is an original art card that you see on eBay. And he wrote me this long paragraph about how it was an original art card and how I need to make a video and apologize. And then I very simply sent him the picture of the back of an original art card because the backs are completely different. And he was like, oh, okay, sorry about that. Actually, he did not say sorry. He just said F scammers. Cool. Brandon Franz, I will send that to you right after the show, my man. Thank you, Drewzer. Spot on, my brother. I love it. Like I would not go through those hoops before I made that video. Come on now. Thank you, Kirk Noah. You are not wrong. Thank you, Brian. I agree, my friends, I agree. Pretty crazy, right? But hey, it happens. Can't worry about things we can't change. Good morning, David Whitty from Alabama. I am so sorry you're in pain, buddy. I will pray for you, David Whitty. Much love, my brother. Jose Magallanes, mi hermano. ¿Cómo está, señor? Qué bueno verte. Siempre. Todos los días. Tú sabes, güey. Muy guapo. Allá. All right, in a little sleeve there for you, Cousin Vinny. Thank you, Brandon. And thank you, Daniel Gates. You are not wrong, Corey Bader. Thank you, Drewzer. I agree. I try to be anyway. Well, good morning, Stella. How are you, young lady? We're having a rough day. I'm so sorry, Miss Stella. I had a rough morning to start myself. But gosh darn it, we're putting that train right back on the tracks. And we're going to make today great. See you, Kirk Noah. I appreciate you, my brother. All right, Cousin Vinny, this is going in your pile. As always, my friends, the floor is open. If you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, there's a whole lot of brand new sealed wax up there. Feel free. I would love to bust some for you. Because busting makes me feel good. Brandon Franz, cannot thank you enough for dropping those links in the chat, you legend. And hitting Stella with that free 1-month subscription. Stella, I think you have something to be grateful for this morning, my friend, because Mr. Brandon Franz just gave you a free 1-month subscription. Welcome back to the family, Stella. I'm just kidding, Stella, you never left. But thank you so much, Brandon Franz. That is amazingly kind of you, And I cannot thank you enough for paying that forward to the family, my dude. Thank you so much, Brandon. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail here, folks. That'll give you just a moment to go check out junkwaxvintage.com while I put this in Cousin Vinny's pile. I'll be right back. All right, there we go. A little housekeeping. No big deal. Chad, good morning. ¿Cómo está, señor? Jose Magallanes. How is este mañana, my brother? And do we have a Tim Hudson in the house yet? Mikey Ireland, question over here on Twitch. Who is superior, Ricky Henderson or Willie Mays? That's a tough one. It's a really tough one. They're both amazing. But if we're talking about stolen bases, I would probably say Ricky Henderson. I love it. Thank you, Drewzer. You get it. All right, I am refreshing the shop real quick, you legends. As always, my friends, if you were just rolling up in here this morning, top of the morning to you. I love it, Stella. I appreciate the positivity. Thank you, my dear. Mr. Wade Block, my man. Please tell me you're still here, Wade. Hell yeah. There you go, Brad Lamping. Good morning to our favorite Cincinnati fan. Wonderful to see you, Bradley. Oh, Willie Mays Hayes from the Indians. Good question, Mikey Ireland. It's a damn good question, brother. Do we still have Mr. Wade Block in the house this morning? Oh, que bueno, Jose. Que bueno, señor. Mucho aprecio. Siempre. Thank you for showing your face this morning, El Guapo. Nice to see you. We got to grab a couple of boxes for Mr. Wade Block. Hell yeah! Oh, Wade Block, threaten me with a good time, you legend. I cannot thank you enough, Wade, making my morning over there, brother. Sincerely appreciate you. Refresh! Texas Inked. My man. I love it. Thank you so much, brother. We will rip those in just a moment, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones and me. Thank you, my man. My fellow Texan, I sincerely appreciate it. Knowlton, thank you for smacking that follow button and welcome to the crew over here on Twitch, my friend. Beautiful. Cannot thank you enough for making that switch to Twitch. All right, Wade Block taking down a vintage repack. And Mr. Jones taking down a 1988 rack pack ×3. I love it, brother. One moment, my friends. I'll be right back. Wade, my brother, would you do me a solid while I am grabbing 3 rack packs for my fellow Texan? Would you do me a solid and choose a number between 1 and 5? 1 is on the bottom, 5 is on the top. Mikey, Mr. Jones, 1 rack pack, 2 rack packs, and 3 1988 rack packs. We will bust down into those in just a moment. Wade Block, choosing number 4. I like where your head's at. Folks, we have 4 left. Just 4. And that will probably be the end of the vintage repacks for a while. So, Michael, we've got to do this in chronological order. Mr. Wade Block was first. I hope that's okay, Mike. I appreciate your patience, buddy. We're going to rip through some UFC. And actually, I owe you another box of UFC, Wade Block. Oh no, we did rip through that one. My memory serves me correctly. We did rip through that one. Thank you so much, Mr. Jones. I sincerely appreciate your understanding and patience, good buddy. Excited to rip into those rack packs in just a moment. Wade Block, how about some Topps Chrome UFC? Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Hope he's out there driving safe this morning. Your second box, Panini UFC. Mike, down here on TikTok, question, are there any circumstances where you'd prefer sending to Beckett over PSA? Yes. Yes, there is. Especially right now, because PSA is going through something. I have seen a lot of mistakes coming from PSA. So we are submitting more to BGS over here in this community. Not to say we're going to stop submitting to PSA, but we're just submitting more to BGS. And I think some of our relic cards will probably end up going to BGS. I think they're a little better than PSA as far as grading the thick cards, like super thick, 130 and above. Empty box there, Wade. Thank you, Wade. I appreciate that, brother. I was thinking about the Prism box that you had a few days ago that we ripped on Tuesday. That's what I was thinking of, Wade. There you go, Mike. Absolutely right there, my brother. I appreciate the confirmation. All right, pack number 4 to the side. It is Tradicion. We will put those on the bottom there for you, Wade. And then we will get into your vintage repack last. Best of luck. Correct, Druzer. Yep, that is exactly it, Mikey Ireland. Just some inconsistency that we're finding over there. We'll go 2 at a time because there is only 4 cards per pack. All right, good luck, Wade. We got the Bullet, Valentina Shevchenko. My PC. Gabriel Miranda, rookie, featherweight. And look at the magnificent mustache on that fella. Nice. Ooh, Forrest Griffin on the Hall of Fame. Beautiful. Carlston Harris on your Sepia Refractor. Ms. Mizuki, strawweight, rookie. Val Woodburn, rookie. And Johnny Bones Jones. And Mr. Gamro, lightweight contender. Good morning, Mr. Benjamin Dunlap, one of the oldest of the OGs of the family. Good to see you, my brother. Mr. Knowlton, you would like one of my vintage repacks. I would love to rip one for you. So, Mr. Knowlton, you are more than welcome to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. If one of my moderator extraordinaires could help me out and give a direct link. Daniel Gates. I cannot thank you enough, my brother. Impeccable timing. Quick on the draw. Thank you so much, Mr. Gates. All right. First packs of Prism for Wade Block. My friends, my family, I have said it before and I will say it again. I truly believe that we have the best group of Gem 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. I truly believe that we are the best kept secret in the entire card hobby, ladies and gentlemen, and this would not be here without each and every one of you. Thank you for being so thoughtful, for being so kind, for being so helpful. You rock my face off. Thank you so damn much, everybody. Sometimes there's just these moments of mindfulness that I get. And I just had one. Thank you, Mr. Ireland. You're absolutely right, my brother. All right, we have Arnold Allen. The Quad Father, smacking me with my favorite gift of all time, the Tiny Dinies. Thank you so much, you legend. It is wonderful to have you this morning. How we doing? It is always good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Big hugs. All right, we have Miss Andrade, former strawweight champ. Nice. Raul Rosas Jr. on a cracked ice rookie. Nice one, Wade. Just leaving that one up for you. Followed by Habib Nurmagomedov when he was fighting Al Iaquinta. Ian Machado Gary. John Castaneda, rookie. Frankie Edgar, The Answer, Hall of Famer. And Pedro Munoz. Last but not least, on your green prism. Not too shabby for your first 2 packs there, Wade. Sleeving up the Raul. You might want to grade that one, buddy. Rosas is a beast. He did suffer 1 loss, but I think he learned a lot from it. That could be a big one down the road. I think that young man's going to do big things in the UFC. If he sticks with it, of course. Aw, Mike D. Brother. I cannot follow everybody, but I just smacked you with that follow. Mike, I sincerely appreciate your positivity, brother. That is what this show is all about. Thank you so, so much. What? Chris Lee? Raul Rojas? I got you, brother. Correct. Rosas. It is an S, though. But I hear you. Oh, Rojas. 2 packs for you, Wade Block. Moving on. I see you, Wade. All right, I'll speed it up. Less talky, more rippy. Daniel Gates, sorry if this has been asked or answered. Are the vintage repacks all playing day cards? Yes. Yes. Yes, they are. All right, we have RDA. Some Rafael Dos Anjos. Israel Adesanya, the style bender, when he lost his belt against Sean Strickland. You got another Hall of Fame. The Spider. Anderson Silva. Nice. How about Tom Aspinall on the sepia? Beautiful. Matt Schnell. The Diamond, Dustin Poirier. Michelle Pereira on your refractor Path Blazers. One of the most entertaining welterweights to watch. And last but not least, a second sepia, Mr. Brendan Allen. Middleweight contender. The real Chris GB, you are spot on, my brother. Anderson, the Leg, Silva. We will all remember that one. Pobrecito. Andersonito. That was rough. All right, Wade, back to your prism. Daverson Figueiredo, former flyweight champ. Speaking of champs, a legend, the prodigy, Mr. BJ Penn. Saeed Nurmagomedov on your cracked dice. Zhang Wei Li, women's champ. The Giga Chad, Giga Chikadze, another RDA. Amanda Nunes, the Lioness, on your cracked dice. Ooh, the hottest fighter in the UFC today, Alex Pereira, on your dominance. Very nice. Got some sweet cards here, Wade Block. All right, these are your final 2. This is your penultimate pack, Wade. Gamro, Kelvin Gastelum, Josh Emmett. I heard he was actually ripping some packs last night on Whatnot. And last but not least, Mr. My Balls Was Hot. The Black Beast. From right here in Texas, Mr. Derek Lewis. Nice refractor there, Wade. This is your penultimate Prism pack before we get into those pack number 4s. Mr. Semmelsberger, rookie. Yana Kunitskaya. Azamat Mirzakhanov, rookie, light heavyweight contender. And last but not least, Kyler Phillips on your green rookie Prism. Jeffro, you are spot on, brother. When he was playing around with Chris Weidman and Chris Weidman flatlined him, that was rough. I will never forget that. I was actually sitting in a Twin Peaks watching that fight many, many years ago. And I literally dropped my food when that happened. Because if you remember back then, folks, we all thought that Anderson was going to go out there and smoke him. It was not even going to be close. The betting lines were insane. Somebody won some serious money. Wade Block, you want me to sleeve the BJ pen? Sure thing. One moment. Got you covered, buddy. Sleeve up the Prodigy for you. There you go, Wade Block. You like that, Brian? You were absolutely right, Drewser. Anderson was a destroyer back then. Looked unbeatable. Chris Weidman made him look human. All right. Mr. Trushi, what's up, you handsome son of a gun? Great to see ya. Top of the Wednesday to you, my brother. And thank you for smacking that follow button, finally. I do appreciate it. All right, last pack magic for you, Wade Block. We got Patty the Batty. Marav Divalishvili, your bantamweight champ. The Preacher's Daughter, Ms. Holly Holm. And Wade Block, I know that was what you were looking for, my brother. Beautiful. And last but not least, our former flyweight champ, Davison Figueiredo. Very nice. All right, Wade, how about your final? Prism, and then we're getting into your vintage repack here, buddy. And I sincerely hope we find you that Hank Aaron or that Ernie Banks. That would be sick. Anthony Chapman, good morning, you legend. Weird rip alert. All right, you got some Mackenzie Dern. Would not kick her out of bed for eating crackers, that's all I'm saying. Paulo Costa, middleweight contender. When he knocked out Luke Rockhold. Alexander the Great, Volkanovski. When he was fighting T-City, Brian Ortega, I think. Or nope, that's Max Holloway, excuse me. That was when they threw down. Love that. And last but not least, my brother, Caio Barallo, on a refractor. Rookie. And this dude is an absolute stud. So that is a beautiful card, Wade. I will sleeve that one up for you too, my brother. Very nice. Way to end those boxes. Congratulations, Wade. You want me to sleeve the Holly Holm? I got you covered, brother. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail here. There you go, my man. Base Holly Holm sleeved up for you, my brother. My pleasure. Doc, you were spot on, my man. Yes, he is. Hey, Morgie, if you have got to take off this morning, my brother, I totally understand. Please do me a solid. Go out there and have a wonderful Wednesday, and we will see you back here this afternoon for some lunch wax. Much love, my dude. Luke Moyce. Good morning, Lukey. How you doing, you legend? Little sippy. Excuse me. All right, Wade. You know what we must do. What? Brother. You want the BJ pen also, I assume, Wade Block. Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko. I love it, brother. Good morning, Scotty. Wade Block, that is unbelievably kind of you, brother. And I cannot thank you enough. Damn. All right, Wade. Now, even more so, I hope we find you that Hank Aaron or Ernie Banks. Good luck. For those of you that are unaware, these are created by yours truly. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. I have got you covered, Wade. Thank you, brother. Yes, it is, Luke Moise. You are absolutely right. All right, what do we have here, brother? Tyler Bourne, my man. One of my IRL good buddies. Tyler, smacking that resub button for the 20th month. I cannot thank you enough, Tyler. You are hitting me in the feels over here, my brother. Damn! 20 months? Has it really been that long? Damn! Time flies when you're hanging out with your best buds. Great to see you, Tyler. Big hugs and firm handshakes, my dear buddy. All right, Wade. Thank you for your patience. Aha! I think I know what we got. 1979 tops. How about an Ozzie Smith rookie? 1979. Old Lamb Chops Whiz. There you go, Jeffro. Correctamundo. I am so sorry I could not find you that Ernie Banks or Hank Aaron. I apologize, Wade Block, but this is absolutely beautiful also, my brother. Hey, Wade, thank you so much, my dear friend. Making my morning over here, buddy. From the bottom of my heart, Wade, thank you so much, brother. All of these are going in your pile for next shipment. Luke Moise, I appreciate you asking, brother. It is a magnificent morning over here in the front yard. It was, really hectic this morning, I will not lie to you. We had a tardy show this morning, and you folks know that does not happen very often. Sports fan, I do not have any Fernando Valenzuela, and rest in peace to the legend. And folks, how crazy is it that we were literally just we had a long conversation last night about Fernando Valenzuela, and then he passes away. Thanks for that, card gods. You might want to go back and rewatch the show last night if you folks want to hear that. All right, Wade, I am putting these in your pile, buddy. Mr. Jones, you're on deck. You're up with some 1988 rack packs. Mr. Jones and me ripping some 1988, staring at the Jerry Mumphrey. Tyler Bourne, you think you're good luck for LA? You moved there 3 years ago when the Rams won the Super Bowl for the first year, and now the Dodgers are in the World Series. I like it, brother. I think you might be right. You might be their good luck charm. Wade Block, you have tons of Fernando Valenzuela rookie cards. So Wade, if you would like to come over here on Twitch, or excuse me, come over here to TikTok and hook up with Sports Fan down here, he might want to buy some of those from you. Somebody had their comments filtered. Hope we're talking nice down there, you legends. All right, folks, I will be right back. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. There you go, Wade. Your pile's in the closet there, buddy. Excellent. All right, Mr. Jones, I cannot thank you enough for your patience, my brother. Let's go. Let's see if we can't get that nice rip right down the middle. Nope. Just kidding. So if that's how it is, we're going to cheat. Cell 3. Cell 2. Cell number 1. You were absolutely right, Facepalm. Spot on, my buddy. Gotta love some rack packs. All right, starting off with Big Dave Winfield. Dave Meads. Perennial all-star pitcher, Mr. Chris Bosio. The Hawk, Andre Dawson. The Afro Sheen Soul Glow Drip of Mr. Eddie Murray. Well, good morning, Chris Lee Bailey. Excellent to see you, my dude. Happy Wednesday. Neil Heaton. He's throwing that heat on for those now defunct Expos. Juan in a Million Castillo. Kurt Stillwell. Gerhardt. Gantner in his rose-colored glasses. Spike Owen. Dwayne Weiss. Dougie Fresh. Drebeck for the Pirates. The Chicken Man. Mr. Wade Boggs. When you find the Boggsy, he goes on the stand. Cerruti Tutti Frutti Summer Love. And Casey Candalen for those now defunct Expos. Nice first sell. How about Mumphrey and Sons? Jerry Mumphrey. Johnny Davis. Mr. Browning. Tom Browning. Fregosi. Skinner. Lou Piniella. Mariners legend, but for the Pinstripes. Tom Pignosy. The chiseled chin of Darren Dalton. Rest in peace. Correa. Daryl Boston. Virgil. Comstock. Folks, if you folks do not remember the Keith Comstock card from 1990 draft picks, you might want to go look into that one. It is amazing. Tyler Freed, good morning, my brother. Pat Clements, Greg is always a little gross, and Chris Spire for the Gigantes. Third sell, buddy. We got Flash Gordon for the Indians. Al Pedrique for the Pirates. A couple of Indians leaders, Corey Snyder and Joe Carter, I believe. Facepalm. That is what I have heard, correctamundo. Might want to double check on that, but I think he did pass away. Yep, Darren Dalton. The Hawk So Nice, you got him twice on the All-Star. Ooh. Hesketh. Willie Randolph. Another All-Star for you. Those are indescribably nostalgic. Takes me right back to when I was like 10 years old ripping into these packs. Mr. Steal Yo Girl, Barry Jones. Mr. Nepper. My unintentional PC, Kevin Bass. Somebody bang a trash can. Where in the world is Benito Santiago? Cataract, Baylor, Rasmussen, Justin's cousin, and Joe Bover for Atlanta. Nice first rack pack there for you, Mikey. We're going to sleeve up the Bogsy for you. Let me snag a little sippy here, bud. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just rolling up in here this morning, happy Wednesday. Good morning to you, and thank you so much for spending the morning with little old me. If you are new here this morning, my friends, welcome. If you have been here before, of course, welcome back. My name is Dalen, D-A-L-E-N, like Dale plus N. There is a reason I give you that information. We have a private Facebook group. We do not just let anybody in. I'm not trying to build a big Facebook group, so I have curated the group. And those private groups have security questions on them. On those security questions, the answer, the password, is my name, D-A-L-E-N. Basically, I want to make sure everybody in the group knows about this show. Excuse me. So, if you have not gone over there to Facebook and followed that private Facebook group yet, would love you to join us. If you are over here on TikTok and you have not made the switch to Twitch yet, I would love for you to come over here and join us as well. We got the whole family over here. We are also live on Kick, YouTube, and Facebook. So thank you in advance, ladies and gentlemen, for being a part of the crew. I go live Tuesday through Friday mornings, 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. And then we have lunch wax in the middle of the day. You know what? That one just doesn't want to rip. So we're going to cheat. Make it easy on ourselves. And take away the possibility of damage in the cards. Sell 2. And sell 1. Outstanding. Mikey, you and I both, my good buddy. And thank you for snagging these down from the shop, giving us some eye candy. All right, shout out to Mr. Chris St. Germain and his brew crew. Bobby Witt Sr. What a looker. It's a good-looking fella. Jim has got to grow a mustache. Mikey Moore. Brian Smith. Thank you for joining the crew over there on Facebook. A couple of Expos leaders. D. Wayne. How about Rock Reigns on the All-Star? Very nice. Thank you so much, Mr. Bailey. Ken Dixon. Allman. Tommy John, the namesake of the surgery. How about Wally Joyner? That's a throwback. Ernie Riles. Al Leiter. Jack's daddy on the Future Stars. How cool would that be if you found the Future Stars Jack Leiter and put it together with the Al Leiter Future Stars? Gotta love the legacies. Oh, thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate that, my brother. And Mr. Mouch, the Gene variety. Extra Crispy Baker, good morning. Javi Mota, buenos dias. To mi hermano. ¿Cómo está, señor? Qué bueno verte. All right, you got some ass and Macker for the Atlanta Braves. Luis Bologna Polonia. Dougie Fresh, a.k.a. the Walrus. I mean, that thing could filter krill. Look at that mustache. Luscious lip curtain. It is not often, my friends, but I'm giving this a JWV 9.5 on the mustache. Nicely done, Doug. Dave Bergman. Knudsen. Aldretti. Andy Hawkins. Ken Griffey Sr. Very nice. Gardner. Rooker. Hairston. Lansford. Polident. Drew Hall. And Robbie Wine. You want some cheese with that wine? Good morning, Mrs. Junkwax. How is my love? It is magnificent to see you. You sexy beast. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a CEO cameo over here on Twitch. Love you, babe. All right, we have Jim Hunter. Speaking of magnificent mustaches, Quadfather, welcome back, my dude. The Swindler. Ricky Henderson. He goes on the stand. McClure. Dave Smith Motors. McGaffigan. He had a hell of a lip curtain also. Damn. Matty Noakes. Greg Brock. Why am I saying Whit? Weird. Ed Whitson. Bill Duran. Leonard. Lee Smith. Horton Heat. Straker. Oberkfell. And Parrot. Macaw! Finishing that one off for you, buddy. Second rack pack in the books. How about your final rack pack here, Mr. Jones? And again, my man, thank you so much for utilizing junkwaxvintage.com. I sincerely appreciate you. It is purchases like this that help to keep this channel on the rails. So thank you, brother. All right, we're not even going to mess around. We're just going to cut this guy. Carefully. Oh, and you know what? While I'm doing this, PSA, folks, it is that time of year. There is, believe it or not, there are fraudulent rack packs out there. So you've got to keep your head on a swivel because they made them actually back in the 70s. So they are vintage because they are that old, but they're not real. Like, they're repacked. So there was a movement in the early 80s, late 70s. People were repacking cards and then putting like a holiday greetings tag on the top of them. So it looks like an official rack pack, but it is not. So you got to be very, very aware of that, my friends, and don't get took. Mr. Lubach, what's up, Eddie? Top of the morning to you, my brother. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. How are you, Edward? Well, good morning, Mr. Sorgi. What's up, Curtis? Good to see you, too. All right, we got Joe Johnson. Mr. Steve Yo Girl. Yes, we do, my love. The Lizard King, Jim Morrison for the Tigres. Mickey Hatcher. Mikey Campbell from a Mariners on the Future Stars. Alan Ashby. Jeff Stone. Dunstan checks in for the Cubbies. Big Dave Henderson for the Gigantes. The Fightin' Phillies with Mr. Lance Parrish. We saw him earlier in the show. Donnell Nixon, Otis's brother. With that Soul Glow Jerry Curl drip. We got some Deucey. Another Mr. Steal Yo Girl. Ronnie Robinson. The Ginger Binger. Perennial All-Star pitcher Frank Viola for Minnesota. And Paul Nose for the Cubbies. Uncle Smitty. Ay. Nice to see you down here on TikTok, my brother. Mr. Luback. I sincerely appreciate the positivity, my man. That is what this show is all about. I am glad you're having a magnificent morning. Wonderful Wednesday. All right, cell number 2. Keith Miller. Carmen Castillo. One half of the Bannister brothers. Teddy Simmons. Rick Manning. Joey Cora. Another Mariners legend. Speaking of legends, good morning, Miss Melody. How are you doing, Ms. Permel? Kirk Noah, you were absolutely right. Unfortunately, there's a lot of scams out there, folks, especially in the card hobby. Got to keep your head on a swivel. And of course, folks, if you ever have any questions, if you ever run across anything on eBay that you think doesn't smell right, if it doesn't pass the sniff test, reach out in the DMs. Hit me with a question. I am happy to help you. I just like to see people avoid getting taken. Wally, welcome back. Gene Nelson. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Wegman. Ron Karkovice for the White Sox. One of the worst names for a pitcher ever. Mr. Bob Walk. Roenick. Schroeder. And Chucky Tanner. Manager extraordinaire for those Atlanta Braves. And folks, friendly reminder, we have a monster of an autographed baseball coming into the JWVCC Vintage Studios next week. It will be autographed by 10 players. The entire 1995 Atlanta Braves World Series winning team on the same ball. I can't wait to just have it in my hot little mitts. So we have some amazing things coming down the pipe, folks. Might want to keep your eyes peeled. All right, this is your last cell. Mr. Jones, cannot thank you enough again, brother. Here we go. We got Don Mattingly, as Noah would say. Old Donnie Baseball. Bill Dolly. Pat Tabler. What? Tony Pena. Clancy. Some Rainbow Six. Phil Bradley. Tacove in his rose-colored glasses. I see you, Cousin Vinny. Ron Hassey. Mikey Davis for Mikey Jones. The man, the myth, the mustache of Mr. Mikey Schmidt. Legend. How about the Moose? And we're not talking about Uncle Moosey. Moose Haas. Elia. Fernandez. Jeff Reed. Barry Larkin. And Kevin McReynolds rap. Finishing that one off for you, buddy. Thank you so damn much, Mr. Jones. Love ripping into some 1988 rack packs. Those are unbelievably nostalgic. I hope they are the same for you. A little housekeeping. I'm going to put your name on these, brother. You are so welcome, Mr. Jones. And we'll get these shipped out to you very soon. I'm going to put these in a safe place, my friends, and then we will refresh that shop. I appreciate you understanding that if you have not headed on over to junkwaxvintage.com today, you might want to, folks. Myself and Mrs. Junkwax spent hours yesterday inputting new items and making that product shelf behind me beautiful. So feel free, if you are feeling froggy, the floor is open. I'll be right back. There we go. That's better. Quad Father, I see you down there beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Thank you, my dear friend. Frank Giamo, good morning. Is that Tony's dad? Might be. Ah, there you go, Miss Melody. I would have it no other way. I dish it out and I can take it. And I appreciate that you can too. Good morning, everybody. Mr. Saint Germain, I have a very special set of skills. All right. I am refreshing the shop, you legends, making sure I'm not missing anything. The real Chris GB. Good morning, brother. Another Braves fan in the house. He will like that ball that's coming into the studio next week. All right, Scotty Too Hottie Kunico. Taking down 2 spots in our PYT football break. Thank you so much, Scotty. Taking down the Broncos and the Dolphins. Now, Scotty, I assume that the Broncos are going to go to Ron, your son. So I will write him in on the Broncos and yourself in on the Dolphins. Hey, good morning, Chris. Wonderful to see you, buddy. I was just talking about the autographed baseball that we have coming into the studio next week for your 1995 World Series winning Atlanta Braves. 10 autographs on that ball. So perfect timing. Thank you for bearing with me, folks, while I write. Ms. Melody, question. Did that Spotlight Dominguez go out already, or can you send it to PSA still? You can still send it to PSA. It is still here. Nope. They always go out the last week of the month, and I am just starting to prepare that submission. So, Ms. Melody, if you would like to do me a solid and hit me with a DM and give me that information in a DM so I can refer back to it after the show, that would be fantastic. Thank you, Miss Melody. Got you covered. Not a problem at all. Happy to switch that up for you. I am a dork. But you already know that. That's right, Chris. Yep. It will be an autographed baseball. It has 10 autographs on it, and it is the entire 1995 World Series winning Braves team. I'm just excited to hold it. I am such a dork. There you go, Scotty Too Hottie Kunico. Getting us a little closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 teams to go. So we are over halfway on that bad boy. Remember, folks, there should be around 13 autographs in this break. Multiple relics also. Chris, we will be doing a raffle for it. Yep. So every month or so, we do a giant raffle that will have hundreds of spots. And we let that fill throughout the month, and then we raffle it off to one lucky person here in the family. Typically, it's just $5 a spot. The Razzie that's going on right now is for this one. Mr. Ellie De La Cruz. Absolutely beautiful. And I cannot wait to see who's going to take this one home. Like Uncle Smitty took home that Paul Skeens autographed baseball. Again, congratulations to Uncle Smitty on that one. And congratulations in advance to whoever wins this one. I think those raffles are a lot of fun and a way that we can keep this family on the rails. And I will always be transparent with you, ladies and gentlemen. Typically, we make $20 to $30 profit on those baseballs. Nothing crazy. It's just cool to hook you guys up with sweet, sweet treasures like that. All right, Ms. Melody. Sounds wonderful. Yep, that is absolutely right. I appreciate you listening, Miss Melody. Thank you, my dear. Hell yeah. Hey, thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate that, dude. Positivity is what this show is all about, and thank you for providing some. All right, my friends, I believe we are current in the shop. Do we have Mr. Tim Hudson here with us this morning? We got a Topps Rip box for him. Let me shoot that guy a message real quick. Message? All right. Shot him a little message there. We'll see if he is able to join us. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, the floor is open. If you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, I would love to rip something for you. In the meantime, I'll rip through some more juicy junk wax. Ms. Melody. Question. You are absolutely right, Miss Melody. No. You're great. I appreciate you asking. You are spot on that one. So we might need to bump that up to the next grading tier, Miss Melody. So the $35 level is for regular grading. And you're absolutely right. That card will probably be worth over $499. So we need to upgrade to the next grading category. And I'm happy to do that for you, Melody. What I will do is I will look into that today, and then I'll reach out to you and I'll let you know what we're looking at on that. But that's actually very smart. So the other option we have, Melody, is we just send it in and see if they grade it. And absolute worst case scenario, they'll hit us with an upcharge. And they will automatically raise that to the next grading level, and they will charge me the difference. And then I will send you an email, and then you can reimburse me for that difference. So those are the two options we have on that one, Melody. But if you would like to just do it the right way and submit that to another category, not a problem at all. What I would do, Miss Melody, because I do think it's going to be close, I would probably just go the 35 and then let them upcharge us. Because there's no penalty for that. It's just the same as if you were to buy that to begin with, if that makes sense. All right, let's get into some 1991-1992 O-Pee-Chee hockey. Looking at you, Chris St. Germain. Hey, what's up, Stapes? Good to see you, brother. Long time. Big hugs and firm handshakes, my man. My fellow content creator, hope you're having a wonderful morning. Hey, no worries, Miss Melody. I always appreciate those questions. Thank you. You are spot on. All right. We start off with old Peter Lappin on a special card, stuck to the gum. Nope. That one's staying. That is permanently affixed. Peter is lapping up that gum. Bob Essensa. Brent Sutter, Bruce's cousin. Guy LaFleur on the tribute. When you pull the guy goes on the stand. And there you go, Chris St. Germain. Ask and you shall receive. For the Whalers, Mr. Todd Crezier. Dave Campuano. For the Canucks, Curtis Joseph. Tom Fitzgerald. Brent Gilchrist. And a checklist. Last but not least. Thank you so much, Kirk Noah. You were absolutely right. My pleasure, Chris. Going in your pile. You got them both. Your Whaler and Mr. Joseph. There you go, Chris. Going in your pile, good buddy. I'll be right back. Catfish, good morning. Excellent. I appreciate you, Chris. There you go, Melody. Some Cujo. Shout out to Stephen King. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were just rolling up in here on this wonderful Wednesday, good morning. Nice to see ya. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. If you are new here and you have not smacked that follow button yet, you might want to. We would love to have you. I do go live 3 times daily, 8 a.m. in the morning, around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and back at 7 p.m. Tatted Bassassin, good morning, you legend. Good to see you, brother. Zach Blackburn rolling up in here. Good morning, Zach. Oh, really, Chris? Really? Mr. Bosson? Hell yeah. Let's go, brother. Outstanding. How about some 2024 Bowman Chrome Mega Box action? Cannot thank you enough, Chris. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail to jump up there and grab that box. Uh-huh. Chris, I have two. I will let you choose your own adventure. My friend. Charles in Charge says Mrs. Junkwax should deliver your burrito today. That would be amazing. Except that I don't like to eat on stream. I'm bashful. All right, there you go, Chris. Left it is. Thank you, buddy. Best of luck to you. Your very first rip here in the family. Good luck. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Little cuffing. No big deal. I sincerely hope I find you something juicy in here, Chris. Empty box there, my brother. It is tradition to pull those pack number 4s and your Mojo refractor packs to the side. Excellent. We will rip those bad boys last. We will practice a little blade safety. And here we go. Well, good morning, Danielle. How are you doing, young lady? Nice to see you. Corey Bader, Mrs. Junkwax, thank you for the animated emotes. Those are beautiful. First pack magic. With his annoyingly perfect teeth, Freddie Freeman. Riley Green. Your number 2 Reds prospect, Noel V. Marte. Ozzy Albies. And Nolan Chanul for the Angels. Not too shabby on pack 1. Ooh, well, hello. Lane Thomas for the Nats. All Rise, Aaron Judge. My PC, some Chaz, Jism, Junior. Chris Bryant for the Rockies. Shout out to Dan White Jonesy. And last but not least, how about some Ellie De La Cruz? Sleeving that one up for you. There you go, Chris. Nice way to start. Moving on. Christian Yelich for the Brew Crew. Semyon for my Rangers. Junior Caminero for those Tampa Bay Rays. He's got the juice. Nando Tatis Jr. and Bryce Harper for the Fighting Phillies. Chupacabra, good morning. Belasac, good morning. All right, this is your last base pack, Chris. This is for Chris Bosson, who is brand new over here on TikTok. Thank you, Cousin Vinny. Charles in Charge, I see you down there tapping that screen. Thank you so much, my brother, for the likes. We are almost to 5,000 this morning. That is a small city of likes, and I cannot thank you enough. All right, you got the Martian, Jason Dominguez, Curtis Mead, Colt Keith, Austin Riley, and Heston Kerstad for Boston. We saw him in our 2021 Bowman draft last night. That was pretty cool. Sleeving up your second hot rookie here, the Martian. There you go. All right, brother. These are your 2 Mojo packs. That is your last base pack. So we will rip into your last base pack last. Let's get into some Mojo. We have Jalvin Arias for the Fighting Phillies. Braylon Dalen Brazoban, first Bowman for the Pirates. Arjun Nimala, very nice, the first Indian American to play in the major leagues. And we have found not 1, but 2 autographs for Chris St. Germain of this young man. Oh, Ricky! Babalu! Ricardo, the Yandel variety. And Pablo Guerrero. I believe that is Vladdy's brother on his first Bowman from my Texas Rangers. Correct. Vladimir Sr. is his daddy, and Vladdy Jr. is his brother. Very cool. I'll sleeve that one up for you. JIC. He follows in their footsteps. That could be very valuable someday. All right, your final Mojo pack. Ah, gotcha, Melody. Oh, no. All right, here we go. Jordan Lawler, rookie. Mojo. Adriel Radney. Ooh, what do we have here, Chris? First box magic here in the family? Numbered to 75, Braylon Dalen Morrell, another Texas Ranger, on his first Bowman. I was hoping it would be an autograph, but hey, we'll take it. That is 27 out of 75. Sleeving that one up for you, Chris. Zach DeCenzo and Henry Davis on his first Bowman Mojo Refractor. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. And of course, your Morrell, the Mushroom. Looks to be very nicely centered, too. It's a pretty card there, bud. On the stand they go. We have one pack left. It is the Fabled. Pack number 4. Let's go. For the White Sox, Luis Robert, Matty Ice, Corbin Carroll, shout out to Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko, Sodi, rookie for the Athletics, and the other half of Slam Diego, Manny Machado. There you go, Chris. Beautiful box there for you, buddy. Nice Morrell, nice Guerrero, the Ellie, the Martian, the Henry Davis. Not too shabby, my friend. As always, Chris, I cannot thank you enough for utilizing junkwaxvintage.com. And my brother, I sincerely hope this is just the first of many rips for you and I together, Chris. Kevin, good morning. All right, my friends, let me have a little moment for some housekeeping here. These are all going in Chris's pile. And Chris, hey, I totally understand, brother. Thank you so much. We will get these shipped out to you ASAP. Have a magnificent remainder of your Wednesday. I was reading between the lines. I got you, buddy. No problemo. You have a wonderful day, brother. I hope to see you back here this afternoon for some lunch wax, or later tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for our PM show. Thank you again, my dude. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Little housekeeping here, folks. Thank you for bearing with me. Corey Bader, I love it. Tatted Assassin. Maybe he really liked the cards? What do you mean there, buddy? I think he did. We pulled him some beautiful ones. All right, all right. Thank you, Kirky. Oh, I got you, brother. A giggity. Nice one. Good to see you this morning, Mr. Bassassin. Legend. Little sippy, folks. Cheers. Baroast. We are through our very first spicy water of the morning. One moment. All right. Breakfast of Champions. Some of that spicy water. Drink water. Cheers. That first sip, every time, never does me wrong. Always sets me right. I think someday I need to write an ode to spicy water. I think that's coming down the road. That's some high-quality H2O. Thank you so much, Corey Bader. All right, my friends, my family. I am refreshing the shop here real quick. Excuse me. Make sure we're not missing anything. We are coming up on the 2-hour mark here, folks. It is almost time for Uncle Junkwax to go break off and mow on a couple of delicious Red's breakfast burritos. Kirk Noah, what if you had Toll Booth Willie Auto? That'll be $1.25, please. Isn't that how much your mother charges? It's not my fault the bartender cut you off last night, you fucking lush. Shout out to Adam Sandler and a compact disc that was produced a long time ago. And I cannot thank you enough for getting my extremely obscure references. I love it, Corey Bader. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are current in the shop. So I am going to go ahead and call that last call, folks. We're going to bust through just a couple more packs of juicy junk wax. I'm going to break off and go have some break fast. And then we will be back for some lunch wax around 3 p.m. this afternoon, possibly earlier. I know, Melody. We were talking about that earlier in the show. That is like a Twilight Zone weird coincidence that we had happen last night. For folks, if you were not here last night, we had a decently long conversation about randomly Fernando Valenzuela. And then he goes and passes away last night. Super sad to lose another one. Gosh dang it. But I have to believe there was something going on medically because, Melody, you were absolutely right. He is literally unrecognizable in that photo that you sent. He could walk past me on the street and I would have no idea that that is Fernando Valenzuela. So there must have been something going on over there. Brandon Franz, you sweetie, moderator extraordinaire. Thank you so much for dropping those links in the chat, my brother. All right, here we go. 1991 Pinnacle. And my friends, if you want to rip something down from the shop, now would be the time to do so. But if you want to wait for some lunch wax or later tonight, that is 1000% okay also. No biggie. We will just rip through a couple packs here and go mowing some burritos. Brandon. Gosh, I hope not. All right, Johnny Johnson, Double J. And you know we're not talking about Jeff Jarrett. Derek Fenner for my Seattle Seahawks. Ricky Priel. Vinny Testaverde. Shout out to Cousin Vinny. Brian Mitchell. Shout out to Morgie. Junior Seau for the Chargers. Rest in peace to Junior. Back-to-back Chargers with Ronnie Harmon. Beast back in the day. David Little. Shout out to Mr. Berkey. Stan Brock. Clarence Burden. Hinton. Justin's cousin. Well, good morning, Mr. Casper. Oh, my brother. We are just about to wrap up a magnificent, wonderful Wednesday morning. We have ripped into some juicy boxes. We have found some sweet, sweet cards. I would highly suggest you go back and watch that replay, Casper. Maybe while I'm gone. We ripped into a delicious vintage repack this morning, and we did find that Ozzie Smith rookie. Beautiful. Eugene Lockhart. Jim McMahon for the Eagles. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Marcus Allen. Sammy Smith. Shout out to Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko. And commentator extraordinaire and Hall of Famer, Mr. Phil Simms. For those football gigantes. Excellent. David Sears. Welcome back, you legend. Good morning. Twiz. Good to see ya. All right, folks. Oh, I know, Casper. So that was Mr. Wade Block. He has left us this morning. He went to sleep. He works the graveyard shift. But yeah, that was beautiful. And folks, we have 4 vintage repacks left. There is 100% a Hank Aaron still in there. There's 100% a 1959 Ernie Banks. I believe he was MVP that year, I think. Somebody double check me on that one. Cousin Vinny, happy to hook you up with that Junior Seau. Going in your pile, buddy. That he'll set up there for right now. David Sears, welcome back, brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes, you legend. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, bro. And you are just in time for possibly our last pack of the morning. We will refresh that shop one last time. But for those of you just rolling in, we have been here for 2 hours this morning. We had a slightly delayed show. Thank you for bearing with me this morning, my dear friends. Lunch Wax will be around 3 p.m. today. And I will be back, of course, at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for our p.m. show. There is a magnificent amount of brand new sealed wax up there on that website, so if you have not gone and checked that out, you might want to. All right, here we go. Starting off with the legend, John Elway. So folks, fun story. John Elway has a home on Lake Coeur d'Alene. Lake Coeur d'Alene is right outside of Spokane, Washington. And if you live in Spokane, one of the most common things to do is drive to Coeur d'Alene and go to Lake Coeur d'Alene and go boating, go fishing. There's party boats on Lake Coeur d'Alene. There's all kinds of stuff. And there's a lot of celebrities that have homes on Lake Coeur d'Alene. Denzel Washington has a home there. Oprah has a home there. John Elway has a home there. So John Elway has one of the most badass speedboats that I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, the boat itself probably cost $1 million. It is nuts. It actually has a trailer that the boat, I don't even know how to describe it. You drive the boat into the trailer, basically, and then you can just drive the trailer away. So the boat is actually like part of the trailer. I had never seen anything like that to that moment. And it has a ridiculously loud exhaust system. And there's a noise ordinance on Lake Coeur d'Alene. Literally, every single time that John Elway starts that boat, they write him a ticket. And he crumples up the ticket and tosses it. So, I got very lucky one time. We were driving past his place in a boat, and we got to throw a couple of Nerf balls back and forth with John Elway. That was pretty damn sweet. So shout out to old John Elway. That was back in 2005. Long time ago. Brandon, right? Kirk Noah, your visualization of that is spot on. I guarantee it. Shirtless, Elway. He's got a little gut on him now. Hair blowing in the wind. He has flags on the back of the boat, too. Yep, that is John Elway. Connor Gillingham, good morning, buddy. Great to see you. Mark Bortz for Da Bears. Thank you for indulging me with a little story time. Warren Moon, former Seattle Seahawk. John Taylor. Tony Thompson. Albert Lewis for the Chefs. Ricky Irvins for Morgie's Redskins. Aaron Craver, rookie for the Dolphins. There you go, Scotty Too Hotty Kunico. My pleasure, Cousin Vinny. Gotcha, brother. Mr. Craver. Roman Pfeiffer. Ooh, Gaston Green on the Game Winners with the Lions co-starring. Shout out to Ron Kunico. Ernie Biner on the Game Winners. Shout out to Morgie. And who is that fella? Anybody have any guesses? Brad Nero. Good morning. Excuse me there, folks. Anybody have any guesses on who that fella is? Got a 6 head. Brian, you are spot on, brother. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Brandon, good guess. Melody calling Carl Mecklenburg. Maybe. That is for my Seattle Seahawks, and that is Mr. Mike Tice and his six head on the sideliner. And we are collecting these. I'm going to try to collect the whole subset. This is what we have thus far. Reggie White, Mike Tice, John Offerdahl. I forget who that is. The Loser. Richard Tarditz. Driving his TARDIS. And last but not least, Carl Mecklenburg. There you go, Melly. I do my damnedest. So yeah, we are slowly but surely collecting that entire little subset. That's a lot of fun. All right, my friends, my family. Vinny, this one's going in your pile, my brother. I got you, Brandon. Nice. Good morning to my friends down here on TikTok. Cousin Vinny. You got the Junior Seau. And the Warren Moon. Cousin Vinny, both of these are going into your pile, buddy. I'll be right back. There you go, good buddy. I got you covered. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to refresh that shop for the last time this morning. All right, we are solid. So my friends, my family, you know what time it is. Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, everybody. Thank you again for another wonderful Wednesday right here in the junkyard. I cannot hardly wait to be right back here with you in just a couple hours for some lunch wax. We are going to have so much fun today. We have so much new stuff up there in the shop. So, folks, if you have not checked that out, there's a lot up there. Take this stuff off my hands. I would love to rip it for you. So, folks down here on TikTok, big hugs, firm handshakes all around. Please go out there and have a wonderful Wednesday. Be good to yourselves. Be good to the people around you. And by golly, practice that attitude of gratitude. And we will see you back here in just a little bit. Thank you again for another wonderful morning. You have a wonderful Wednesday. And we'll see you shortly. Bye-bye. I think we're alone now. You are damn right, Cousin Vinny. You know it, Brandon Franz. So my friends, my family, you already know this extremely wonderful Wednesday deserves.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Oh, yeah.
Go out there today, my friends. Make it a great day. I am confident you will. Thank you so much for bearing with my slightly tardy morning show. I appreciate you bearing with me. Thank you so damn much. Happens to the best of us, but we recovered very well. I hope to see you in just a couple of hours. Smoochies!
Did we miss Baywatch?
Who the fuck is that guy?
And I'll tell you something right now. A man in my position cannot afford to look ridiculous at any time. And when that comes from me, that says something.
Oh, wow!
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Are you threatening me?
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Make no mistake, I am cocky in prediction. I am confident in preparation, but I am always humble in victory or defeat.
Gods recognize gods.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Dumbass.
Giggity, giggity.
There you go, you legends. Have a truly wonderful Wednesday, and we will see you back here in just a little bit. I will greatly enjoy my breakfast burritos, and I will greatly look forward to seeing each and every one of your shining faces in just a little bit. You know it, Brian.
Gotta have beef, gotta have spice, need a little excitement. Snap it to a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
There you go, Kirk Noah. All right, you legends. I will talk to you shortly. Thank you again. Bye-bye.